We all know it's tax season, and the deadline to file is next Tuesday, April 15th. Not to freak you out, but that's just a few days away. Here to keep us all calm and give us a few strategies to get through it is Assistant Vice President, Community Development at Delta Community Credit Union, Reina Jones. Hi, Reina.
Hi, Kara.
Good to see you.
Likewise.
I was saying I'm happy that you're here because you are going to calm us down and help us.
Yes.
So if we haven't filed yet, should we be panicked?
No,
Okay.
Don't panic because you still have time. And I know that preparing for taxes, it can be stressful, but I want people to think about it as a way to reset and to really help with your financial future.
Okay, so get organized, reset. I like we're reframing this. Let's get into your tips to help us.
Sure.
What's the first one?
So first tip is, I can't stress this enough. You have to get organized. You have to prepare. So start by gathering all of those different documents, your W-2s, your 1099s. If you give to a charitable organization, make sure you have those receipts. If you are paying a mortgage or a student loan, you have interest income statements. So gather all of your income and statements for deductions. That will also help reduce penalties and errors.
Okay.
So preparation is key.
And I saw in there it says use a secure digital folder, which is very important too, and it can keep you organized throughout the year. You'll remember as you go.
Absolutely. And whether it's a physical file folder or a secure digital folder, or if you're using a trusted tax software system, those are all things that will help you stay prepared and organized.
All right, Reina, what about contributions?
Okay, contributions. You still have time to maximize those contributions. Even though the calendar year is over, 2024 is over, but there is still time to maximize. So if you are contributing to an IRA, an individual retirement account, or a health savings account, you can still maximize those contributions, and that will also reduce your taxable income.
Good to know. Something else, you help us on the front end, you help us on the back end. So if we get a refund, which a lot of people will, do you have advice for what to do with that?
I absolutely do. Most people, when they get that refund, what do they want to do? They just want to spend it.
Buy shoes.
That's right. Buy the shoes, buy the purse. They want to spend it and blow it. But let's take control of our financial health.
Let's do it.
And let's strategize and actually prepare for your refund. So if that is investing in yourself, maybe you want to take a certification or get more education. Or what about paying down that high interest credit card? We all know interest rates are sky high, and that prevents you from building an emergency fund. So financial experts recommend 3 to 6 months worth of emergency fund. So use that refund if you are owed one to set that aside strategically.
Super information, and that's a place of privilege. If you have that money that you can put somewhere, do it. It will benefit you in the long run. Also listen to Miss Jones because she knows what she's talking about. What is your advice if you do miss the deadline of April 15th?
Yes, so do not ignore the IRS. So before the deadline, if you feel like you're going to miss the deadline, contact them to file an extension. If you miss the deadline, you still want to file as soon as possible because there are penalties that are accruing and you don't want to be on that list. So contact them. The IRS wants to see some type of movement in good faith. So you want to do that. Now, if you are due a refund, you won't be penalized for filing late. But if you owe money, then you may want to set up payment plans to get that taken care of. And that will reduce any compounding penalties that you might face.
Let them know you're going to be late and then do something about it.
Absolutely.
Before we go, Reina, let's remind everyone about the Money Moves partnership between Delta Community Credit Union and WXIA.
Absolutely. So for any kind of financial resources, up-to-date financial tips and information, videos, anyone watching today can go to 11alive.com/moneymoves, and that's all powered by Delta Community Credit Union.
You're the best. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love it when you're here. It's great advice. And we're going to get through it together, y'all. We can do it. All right, don't forget to check out those great resources at Money Moves on 11 Alive or go to deltacommunitycu.com for information. We are loving spring and